I guess it's supposed to be like, nobody's life is easy because, it's supposed to be like, bro, your life was freaking easy. Like, you knew that you were going to be famous from a very young age. Like, you had that drive for it, and something was helping you out to get there. So, like, this struggle that you talk about isn't really real. Like only some people struggle and you didn't struggle. Like you had a house over your head. And that's when I would be like, "No, bro, like I've lived in middle class for my whole life and it was not easy, and I've had parents that fought every step of the way. And even though we knew we were right, at the same time we were wrong because they got it right and it seemed like we got it wrong the whole time. Like Belinda, for example, yeah, sure, she's going to college, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't have done it without my parents. If my parents weren't paying for her, she wouldn't be able to do it. And since my parents aren't like money hungry like most people, you know what I mean? Like if they were like Belinda, if Belinda tried to take care of Belinda, that shit would have never happened. Like maybe she would have paid for her child's studies. You know what I mean? Like, do I think that she is nice enough and responsible enough to pay for her child's things? I think so, but she had to have enough money because she's very bad with money, bro. She's not good with money. Like she spends it faster than she makes it, and she's constantly asking for money. And you can see that happens even now because she's going to college, she's getting her doctoral degree, but she hasn't paid off her school loans. And she's been working for, let's say, like 5 years as a nurse. And she didn't even touch one of her loans. Like, yes, she's paying for she's paying for some of her loans, but not the big ones. You know what I mean? Not the one that she took out against my dad. And the one that she took out against my dad wrecked my dad's credit. So she's going to be like, bro, your life was easy. Like you didn't have to do anything. And I'm going to be like, yeah, sure, of course you're going to say that because you believe that the smart way is the only way to do things. Like you believe that it's the only smart person out there for you, especially for you, for example, would be another person that has a college degree. And, for like May, for example, she doesn't even care about a college degree. She just cares if they have money, but that usually associates to college degree. I shouldn't say that she doesn't care. She actually cares a lot. She believes that a college degree means everything. It means everything. It measures your stature for her. And she's like, yo, listen, if you don't have a degree, you can't support me. And it's very interesting because she doesn't work herself. She doesn't have a college degree herself, but she expects her spouse to have a college degree because even though she's 30 right now and hasn't finished school, she believes that since she's able to do it, the person that she's with should be able to do it as well. And if I was to say this to her, she would be like, obviously, no shit, dude. Like, she would be very mean about it. Like, I was thinking yesterday, I recorded the call and she was being so mean, but that's just how she is. And I guess that's why she thought she was bipolar, because of the way that she talks. And sometimes you believe it, but she is just a dickhead. Like, she can't teach, is what it comes down to. And she probably has, it's probably a behavioral issue, if anything, because she can't behave. Like, she can't sway the situation into her favor. You know what I mean? Like, when people get angry, they typically don't like, when she gets angry, like, you'll hear it. Like, when she gets angry, she doesn't really care about the other person's feelings. Like, she doesn't seek to console, she seeks to destroy. So she goes ahead and tries to destroy me, and that's what she does with people. Like, she said it before. I don't know if I recorded this part, but she made Matt cry, she made Dan cry. And in each relationship that I've been with her in, she's like treated her spouse like pretty badly for some reason. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, every time she's in a relationship and I'm around, she turns out to be this dickhead. But I have this sneaking thought that the only reason why these guys stay with her is because of me, because she wants to keep up, because I'm going to elevate myself. I have absolutely no doubt about it, as long as I can work out the kinks. But she essentially can't do it. Like, she won't go as far as I did. Like, she would be like, I know exactly what she would say right now. She would be like, no, you're fucking stupid. Like, obviously I wouldn't do what you did. Like, you're dumb. Like, whatever you're doing doesn't make sense. Like, why would I do what you did and hurt myself? Like, why would I hurt myself? And I would just explain. I'll be like, no, it's not generally hurting yourself. It's having to, it's like terraforming. You know what I mean? Like, the world as it is right now isn't stable enough for life. You have to make it stable for life. You have to grow something. And are you willing to grow it, or are you just willing to go halfway with it and just let it die? But I feel like the scary thing about me is that I'm going to make it grow, and I'm going to do everything possible to make it grow. Like, for May, I feel like she is just going halfway with it and is just stopping. You know, she would never reach the level that she's at without some help. And I I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, it seems like I had a lot of help, because Dan was helping me out, and then Matt paid off a big chunk of my debt. But like, all the guys that helped her out somehow helped me out in the same way. So that's why I think, like, they help her out just to help me out. Like, the higher ups are like, yo, bro, we need to help aBRAM out. Like, we need to do it anyway. How? Like, look at what he's doing and follow his lead. And it's just like that. It's like, who does he pick to try to help him out? Oh, he picked Dan. So that means he wants to be a drug dealer. All right, show him the ropes. Show him everything you can. And we have to take care of May too, because that's his best friend. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole system. And the system kind of sucks, because I still have to go through the pain. And people would constantly be like, no, your life wasn't hard, aBRAM. Like, May, I believe she would say that. She would tell me that right now. And I would be like, what are you talking about? But I wouldn't argue with her. I'd be like, yeah, sure, say whatever you want to say. Like, you wouldn't do this life. Like, she has lived this life as close as possible. Like, she has done the whole dealing with a dealer and dealing with a pot dealer, and then that transferring over to getting in trouble with one, and then like running away from home. Like, I ran away from home, but that only lasted like 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? And when May ran away from home, that lasted for like 7, 8 years, 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, the way stuff works out for her doesn't work out for me. And she would be like, it's because I'm good looking. That's why my life has turned out the way that it has. And if it turned out like yours, I would be doing the same thing as you. I would have the same troubles and stuff like that. Like, that's why I sympathize with her. Because you see how I talk it down, and I'm like, you know what? It does sound like her life would be the same. But I have to look at facts. Like, the fact is that no, that's not how her life is. Like, her life, although it was hard, it's pretty pampered. You know what I mean? Like, being good looking had something to do with it, but I'm also good looking as well. Like, you can't knock that out of proportion. So a good looking girl versus a good looking guy, what would happen? Like, nobody would take care of him because all the girls have the same mindset as her. She believes that the guy is supposed to take care of her. So Randy didn't stick around because she believed that I was supposed to be taking care of her and I wasn't doing that. And she saw me as a dud. She saw me as somebody that wasn't trustworthy. So she was essentially going to give up on me. And that's exactly what she did. And now look at her life. Like, now she has 2 or 3 babies. She has like 2 baby fathers. She has like no social media presence and stuff like that. But like, for May, it's like the complete opposite. She's stuck with me, but she also had an abortion, so she has no kids. She lives pretty comfortably now in an uncomfortable situation, but it's more comfortable than most people. She's just living a overall better off life, just like Randy would if she stuck with me. But I believe that Randy was a distraction and that it wasn't helping out my cause because I was just having fights left and right. And I believe that that was aBRAM fighting with the universe, essentially. Like, the the universe was like, this is how your life needs to go. This is how it's going to go. You need to get on track. Unfortunately, like, we can't do this any other way. Your life is going to be HE double hockey sticks. And you're going to live through it. And you're going to succeed. And everybody is going to be like, your life was easy, your life was pampered. And you will know deep down that that's not how it is. But the only way to navigate this life is if you don't even know what is going to happen next. Like, you might have an idea and you're going to work towards that idea. Like, that idea is clear to you. Like, for me, it's like, I have to become famous. I have to become something. I can't live on $1,100 a month for the rest of my life. Like, that doesn't seem plausible. This is just funding for a project. Like, that's how the government looks at it. You're an investment. You were always an investment. Everybody looks at you as an investment. Like, May, you're an investment. Are you going to produce is the question. Are you going to keep trying? Or are you going to just flat out give up? Right? You know what I mean? But how do you know what giving up is? Like, the fact that I'm in May's life means that she's never given up. Like, no matter how you look at it, she's stuck by my side. She's been through the hard parts that other people haven't been through and have skipped in order to have a comfortable life. She is uncomfortable and is fighting to stay in a position that a lot of people have looked over. You know what I mean? Like, so has she really given up? Is she really not trying? And most people will look at this and be like, "Yeah, bro, she's definitely given up, bro. Like, I don't know why you're with her. I don't know why you stick around with her. She's mean. She doesn't take care of anything, and she constantly needs something because whatever she has isn't enough. Like, look at you. Like, you had an apartment. You kept it really clean, and you lived in one of the dirtiest apartments that you can think of, and you were able to make it a livable space. She was given the most cleanest apartment you can think of, and she made it into a space that's unlivable. Like, she just sounds like a cancer, while you're a white blood cell. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, God, that was a good talk. I could go more, but I'm gonna stop there. It's 7:33 a.m. and my heart was racing this morning, but I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write the rest of this stuff down that's in my head. I'm going to get up and get ready for the day. It's not like I have to go to work. It's so amazing, but I have to edit some videos. And honestly, guys, if you're thinking of editing videos as a living, I highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. I say do it now before the universe forces you to do it, because the universe had to force me to do it. You know what I mean? And it's been a scary ride. Like, if I just did it normally, it wouldn't have been a problem. But schizophrenia kicked my butt. I'll tell you what. Like, it kicked my butt. Like, I can't say much about it. Like, it took me for a ride that I will never forget and I will always be scared of. I would be like, yo, bro, this is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, it makes no sense. But more than half of that footage that I used with May can't be used. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about the footage in the mall. And in the mall, there was music playing. So I can't use that. Oh, man. I'm going to see if DaVinci Resolve can edit out that stuff. Like, edit out music. But there is one good patch of video that I can use. But, like, I made two 30-minute videos, and they're both duds. I can't use them. But, yeah. All right. Let's get this morning started.